Insights from Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, brought to you by InstaRead. In a world full of chaos, it's hard to see a clear path ahead. A million different voices constantly whisper to us a million different ways to lead our lives. According to clinical psychologist Jordan B. Peterson, the surest path is the one drawn by our traditions and our ancestors, and he illustrates their wisdom in 12 Rules for Life, an antidote to chaos. That ancient wisdom, covering different areas such as discipline, freedom, adventure, and responsibility, is boiled down to 12 practical rules that we can start applying in our daily lives in order to deal properly with the modern world's chaos, between extreme coddling and extreme expectations. Rule number 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. A dominant man always keeps his posture. It gives off confidence and virility. The most dominant men were historically those who were able to score the best habitat, hunting grounds, and women. A powerful man also knows how to take care of women and children and make them feel secure in his presence. Keeping your posture right will help you feel better and embolden you. Carry yourself with dignity and determination. Don't hunch, because then you look like life has defeated you. Rule number 2. Treat yourself like you are someone you are responsible for helping, even like you would treat your own child, because you really are raising yourself after all. You are the person who knows you best. To care for yourself means to make decisions that consider your best interests. Decisions that don't follow the whims of what you like, enjoy, or want, but the logic of what will result in the best outcome for your life. Rule number 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. Humans have a tendency to fall into chaos. When ill-mannered kids are grouped with well-behaved kids, they will make the others mirror their behavior, not the opposite. Chaos spreads faster than stability. When evaluating your friendships, follow this line of thought. Would you let your brother be friends with that person? Would you be comfortable telling your parents you are friends with that person? The answer should let you know whether they should stay in your life or not. It's not easy to surround yourself with good people. There are more toxic people than healthy ones. That is the harsh truth. You just have to make the extra effort and look for the diamond amid the coal. Rule number 4. Compare yourself with who you were yesterday, not with who someone else is today. There is no point comparing yourself to other people, because all the different parts that make up an individual cannot be accurately sized up. There is always going to be one person who is better than you at something. Someone who's accomplished more, scored better, gone further. Comparing yourself to everyone else only sets you up for failure. At the same time, don't fall into the trap of making yourself believe it's not important to succeed and improve, because it won't matter in the grand scheme of things. That logic is a flawed, cheap trick played by the lazy, rational mind to numb you into inaction. Rule number 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Who doesn't hate it when they see wildly misbehaving kids in a public place, with parents who do not seem to be able to control them? Your primary duty as a parent is to make sure your children fit to participate in society. If you cannot stand their actions, how will anyone else? If you let them grow into insufferable people, they will spend the rest of their life suffering, not knowing what's wrong with them. Remember to always check yourself for biases and make sure you are not punishing your children or being unaffectionate and unloving as a form of revenge, because that breaks them. Rule number 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. To start cleaning up your life, stop doing what you know is wrong. You know what is wrong and what is not. So start removing the wrong from your life and do not postpone it under the guise of figuring out if it is wrong. You know it is. Rule number 7. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Expedient acts are often impulsive and limited. only benefiting you in the moment, whereas meaningful acts, which manifest for you and cannot be willingly produced, are the meticulous organization of otherwise expedient acts. Always seek to have meaning in life. Rule number 8, tell the truth, or at least don't lie. When you are unsure of what to do or say, always tell the truth. Do not twist the world through lies because they make you fake. Realize your untruth and practice saying what your internal voice would want you to say. Do not bend reality to reach a fake utopia. Rule number 9, assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. Carl Rogers, a well-known psychotherapist of the 20th century, asserts that real listening requires courage. Most people cannot listen to others properly because they are quick to evaluate what the others are saying. Listening without judgment would lead to others telling you everything they are thinking, without lies and deceit. Rule number 10, be precise in your speech. Be honest and do not try to distort the truth with vague and complicated wording. When things are not specific and precise, chaos reigns. Rule number 11, don't bother children when they are skateboarding or doing anything mildly dangerous. If they don't learn about consequences, risk, and pain early on, nothing prepares them for it later in life. Letting children experiment, get hurt, and get back up again is what builds their competence and independence. The most dangerous thing is not letting them try dangerous things, because then they'll either be afraid all their lives or succumb to the first obstacle. Rule number 12, pet a cat when you encounter one in the street. When you love someone, you don't love them despite their limitations. You often love them because of their limitations. It makes them more human, and it gives you some sort of challenge. Life is a war, not a battle. Never give up the war just because of battle losses. You have what it takes to conquer. We hope you enjoyed the insights from Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. Smash the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. Visit instaread.co to get more insights from this and thousands of other books. Use the code YouTube to get a discount on your subscription.